folks, I've been getting a lot of feedback from the Swing Life Away video by Rise Against that I made, the tutorial for it, and a lot of you guys seem to be really happy with that. So I thought I'd give another Rise Against song a try, because I'm quite a big fan of their stuff, and Hero of War is a great acoustic tune to try. With most of their songs, it's in E flat, so we're going to have to tune our guitars down to E flat, but there's no capo needed, so just tune your guitars down. We've got 3 sections to the song, you should find it quite easy. Let's get started with it. Right folks, the tuning for our song is E flat, okay? So every single string on your guitar will get tuned down. Now if you don't want to retune your guitar, that's completely fine. You can just learn all the chords in standard tuning. They just won't sound like what I'm playing. The reason I'm teaching you in E flat is because that's what Rise Against play in originally. And if you do want to play it just like them, then tune it down to E flat. Now, the first part that we need to do is a little tabbed out section. So we're going to use some tab here to help us. We're going to be playing the 5th and the 6th fret on the 3rd and 2nd string, and we're going to be going back and forth, as you can see on the tab, between 2 notes. We're going to get this. So you can see I'm just picking those notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the 5th and 6th fret. Once we've played that, we're going to strum a C chord, a basic C chord, which you should be able to work out there. You can see that there. And then we go into a little riff, which is, okay, so we're sliding from the 3rd fret to the 5th fret on the 1st string, that is. We're going to slide from 3 to 5, back to 3, then to 1, and then open. Okay, so we'll put that all together. We're going to start with our first little part here at the 5th and 6th fret. Strum down the C, then slide it forward, and that will lead into the first chord of the song, which is an F. Okay, so we'll do it a little bit faster, up to speed. Then slide, and it goes into the first chord. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. It's quite an easy little bit. Just use the tab to help you build up the speed, watch your changes from there to there, because it's a wee bit tricky, and you should get it fine. Now let's move on to the main part of the song, the strumming and the chords. Right folks, the main part of the song is strummed chords. So if we can strum some basic chords through it, we should be fine. Now because we're in the key of F for this song, it means that we're going to be playing some chords that you may not be as used to. I'm sure the F chord should be fine for most of you. B flat is a tricky one. Okay, we're going to put the chords up on the screen here, but a B flat is going to be a bar chord. I'll show you 2 ways to get around playing this, and we'll try and piece it all together, and I'll put the strumming pattern on screen in case you can't make sense of what I'm playing. So our first chord is F, which is played like this. Now an F chord can be played in a number of different ways. You've got the bar chord F, you've got this like 4th string F, and you've got the F where you can bar down the 2 strings at the 1st and 2nd fret, there at the 1st fret. So that's the one we're going to use. We're going to bar down the 1st finger over strings 1 and 2 at the 1st fret. Middle finger is going to sit above that, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and pinky is going to sit on the 3rd fret on the 4th string, and the 3rd finger will sit on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. You don't have to play this string, okay, so you try and mute that one out with your thumb if you can. If you find that the bar's too tricky, just play the 4th string one, which is leaving out the bar and muting out the E string. You've got a couple of different ways to play this, but try your best to get this barred one down. Take a bit of practice. Our next chord's A minor. Fairly basic chord, you can follow the shape on the screen there, it's easy enough. You do that chord quite a lot if you play the guitar. We're going to do a B flat chord, which is the trickiest of all the chords in the song. Now a B flat chord can be played in 2 ways. Okay, we're going to play, first of all we need to always play the 1st fret on the 5th string, and we need to make sure this low string is barred out, the low 6th string. Now you can see I'm playing it with a bar on the 3rd finger here. That's how I advise you learn how to play it. So I'm using the ring finger to bar 3 strings, the 3rd fret on the 4th, 3rd and 2nd string to get that sound. If you want, you could change it to a power chord shape, which would maybe be a little bit easier for some of you. But it should be, the 1st fret would remain the same here on the 5th string. but the third and pinky finger would play the 3rd fret on the 4th and 3rd string, and you would mute out strings 1 and 2. So you would only get a 3-string chord. That'll sound fine. Sounds a little bit fuller with a B flat, a full B flat chord. So you can try both ways to see what works for you. It is the trickiest chord in the song, but once you get that out of the way, it should be easy. Last chord in this part is a C chord. We looked at that in the start. You can check the diagram there. It's a very basic chord, nice and easy. So let's strum through the chords and we'll go through the order of them. So the chords are going to go through F, A minor, B flat, F again, B flat again, F again, so there's lots of B flats and Fs, then C for 2 bars. Now if I go through the strumming part here, we'll put it up on the screen to help you because it's always useful to have that little bit to work with visually. But what I'm going to be playing is down, down, up, down, up, down, down. Okay? Okay, so do it again. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to do a quick down, up before the pattern begins again. So follow that through on the screen and listen to where the gaps are coming within the strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, and then it repeats. Okay, so I'll play it through with the chords again. I'll play it up to speed this time, and hopefully you can follow it through with what chord comes where and the strumming pattern using it on the screen there. So here we go. That's all there is to the verse part. So use the chord diagrams to help you, then add in the strumming pattern and make sure you get your chord order correct like the way I've played through there. Okay, now that we've done that, let's move on to our final part, which is our chorus, and then all you'll have to do is just piece the sections into the structure. So here we go, here's our last part. Right, our chorus is 4 chords again, but we're going to be using a D minor. Okay, so it's D minor, B flat, F and C. So there's the chords on the screen there. I'll put the strumming pattern back on again as well for you just to help you out. D minor is the only different chord we have here, which you may be used to, you may not. I'll quickly tell you how it goes. First finger at the 1st fret on the 1st string, so it's 1, 1, 1. And then we're going to be playing the 3rd fret at the 2nd string with the 3rd finger. And the middle finger here is going to be playing the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. Okay, so we're going to strum down from string number 4. That will give us the start of our chorus. Hero of war. Alright, so that's our first chord there. We're going to be playing B flat afterwards. You've got 2 ways to play, remember. If you want to play the power chord, that's great. If you want to play the full chord with the bar down with the 3rd finger, also great. It's all good. And then we're going to play F and then C. And that's all there is to the chorus. Strumming pattern's the same. D minor, B flat, back to the C, and depending on how, or which part of the song you're in, you should say, you've either got the little intro part with the riff afterwards, or you've got back to the verse again, back to the F. Just have a listen to the structure, watch it live, watch him play it, you'll see it's exactly the same. You just have to piece things into the right order. That's it. So hopefully that helped. Thanks for watching, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to rate, comment and subscribe. You'll find the Facebook link to Central Guitar Lessons down below in the description. You can check that out for some of the recent videos that have been posted. And you can also make requests there as well. and I will do my best to get them done for you. Until the next video, take care.